Now, I get a lot of people asking me about 6 lug and 8 lug drums, right? What brakes go on there? There is a 6 lug drum that is actually a 10-inch, but 9 times out of 10, the 6 lug drum is going to match up with the 8 lug drum as far as brakes go. Because most of the time, people are really confused about that very thing. So as you can see, the 6 lug drum and the 8 lug drum, the radius of it is basically the same. It's actually a 12-inch drum, and the miking on it is 12.0009. So that means that the actual 6 lug and or 6 lug and the 8 lug, the 12-inch brake is going to go on either or. And most people get confused with that because they figure 6 lug is going to be smaller. Some cases it is, but 9 times out of 10, the 6 lug and the 8 lug are going to be compatible. Now let me show you what I mean by that. So if we flip this thing over, you're going to see this. You got the 8 lug right here, and you got a 6 lug right here. Now, the most important thing you're going to do is you're going to actually measure right across, inner diameter to inner diameter. You're going to see it's going to measure 12-inch. Same thing over here. Inner diameter to inner diameter, it's going to measure 12-inch. Now, if you look at these brakes, you can adjust them in or adjust them out, but if you actually measure the diameter of it, it's going to be 12-inch as well. So, just so that you guys can see for your own eyes, there you go. Now, same thing with this over here. You got the 8 lug. All right. So we solidified that. You got the 6 lug and the 8 lug. As long as it's a 5,200 pound to 7,000 pound, it's all going to be the same stuff. Now, the reason it's important is because you're going to have a lot of people trying to sell you some stuff that you don't really need. They're going to say, oh, you got a 6 lug, you need this, you need that. They're going to try to oversell you on things. And they're not going to give you the right information. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up with the wrong stuff, and you're going to end up losing a lot of money. Now, 6 lug and 8 lug, if you guys have any questions at all, you guys can always give me a call. We will always figure it out. Now, there is a 6 lug that's a 10-inch, but it's so seldomly used that it's not even, you shouldn't even register that. Now, again, if you guys have any questions at all, give us a call. And another thing too, we'll discuss this later about these brakes. Now, these brakes have 2 wires, and I'm just going to cut it short for you. If you buy these brakes, don't even worry about the way you wire it up. This wire can go to the hot, this wire can go to the ground, this wire can go to the ground, this wire can go to the hot. It's impossible to mess up. Now, when you do these brakes as well, another thing I want to get to is that you actually have to adjust the shoes, just like you would on a regular car. Now, the rule of thumb on this is you got 7 to 8 revolutions in. So basically what that means is that when you do all that, you actually adjust these shoes all the way out until they press against the drum, right? So they're going to be tight against the drum. And then they say 6 to 8 revolutions in, which is a full turn. Every revolution is 1 full turn of this. So you're going to have 6 to 8. So we always recommend 7. And if you feel that drum or that brake actually dragging against it, then you go 1 more revolution back. Because the one thing you don't want is these brakes to actually grab against this and consistently be rubbing. Now, you just want them snug enough to where they actually press out. These shoes will push out and actually grab the way you want to. But if they're too snug against the drum, you're going to have blowouts left and right. Again, Timothy with Monte Trailer Supply. Thank you very much.